Well, to me, it's personal. I ran for the United States Congress of One because I had lost 19 men in my unit in Iraq. I thought the war was wrong, and I want to make sure we don't repeat those same mistakes moving forward. I look at what's going on right now with ISIS. Basically, ISIS is a terrorist organization. They're a network of death. But it's an illegal war right now because we don't have Congress voting on it. And we need to go back to checks and balances. We need to make sure that the Congress and the political class of our country understand you can't take veterans for granted. Veterans right now, 22 veterans commit suicide every day, and it breaks my heart. But the other side of the coin that I want to share with the seminar, which I'm excited about being here, is that fact that veterans are disproportionately more successful than civilians, and that they have this humble arrogance about them. They're more likely to be Fortune 500 executives and CEOs. They're more likely to run a small business. So these are the topics that we're going to cover in politics, and it's not just for veterans, it's not even folks who care about national security, but it's folks who care about America to make sure that we continue to have the #1 military in the world, but we do it in a fair and a balanced way. So for folks who care about politics and policy, follow the money. So of all the branches of government, and there's over a dozen and a half, you look at the third of the budget goes to two agencies, the Department of Defense and the Veterans Administration. So you look at the money, you look at what we're spending on it, and make sure that we're getting the bang for the taxpayer buck, and make sure that those dollars are resourced the right way to make sure that we don't leave veterans stranded, to make sure that if they went and served overseas on 4, 5, 6 deployments, when they come back home, there should be no reason why they're homeless. There should be no reason why they can't find a job. There should be no reason, why they're falling through the cracks. Because in the military, you learn, leave no one behind. And we cannot be leaving hundreds of thousands of veterans who suffer either from post-traumatic stress disorder or traumatic brain injury behind. And we're doing it. We need to do a better job as a nation. So we have great guests. So we have Tammy Duckworth, who is awesome. She is an American hero. She was an Iraq War veteran. She was a aviator. She was a pilot. Unfortunately, her aircraft was shot down, so she was an amputee. She went into public service here in Illinois, but then down in Washington, D.C., and is one of the youngest members of Congress. She's expecting her first child. So she's just a really remarkable and inspirational story. So for those students who don't know Tammy Duckworth yet, she is going to be on a national stage in the next several years. Now is the time to get to know her because she is an awesome American.